Hello, this is Mark Satterfield, and welcome to the Velvet Rope Playbook. Tonight's chapter: the $300 per hour workout. What elite fitness instructors know about attracting the wealthy. There's a private gym in Manhattan where you can't walk in off the street. No sign on the door, no drop-in passes, no first week free. Inside? Well, it looks like a Bond villain's personal training lair. All black techno gym equipment, cold pressed juice in the fridge, and a wall of mahogany lockers with small brass plaques, each engraved with a client's name. Welcome to the world of elite personal training. And if you're in any business where you are the product, consulting, coaching, real estate, private advising, you'll want to pay attention, because these instructors aren't just in shape, they're in demand. They've figured out how to turn their service into a status symbol, and the lessons they offer go way beyond the gym. One of the most successful private trainers in LA once told me this: "No one pays me $350 an hour to sweat. They pay me to belong." Her name's Jamie. She's got no storefront, doesn't advertise, and her Instagram is locked. But her roster? It includes 2 Oscar winners, a hedge fund billionaire, and a real estate developer with a 12-car garage. Why? Because Jamie sells exclusivity. Her clients don't want six-pack abs as much as they want to say, "I train with Jamie." If you think that's superficial, you're missing the point. The affluent don't just buy results. They buy reputation by association. And your name, when positioned properly, becomes the benefit. So, what makes the wealthy choose one instructor over another? Look, let's be clear. Wealthy clients aren't limited by price. They're limited by time, trust, and status. Here's what elite fitness pros do that others don't. They curate their brand. Everything from their wardrobe to their water bottle reinforces their positioning. If your hoodie says Gold Gym, your rate says $65 an hour. If it says the Amon, you can charge $300. They don't pitch packages. They offer transformations. The language changes everything. 12 sessions is transactional. The executive reset is experiential. They offer soft landings. When a client travels, their trainer introduces them to another trainer in that city, someone equally vetted, equally premium. That builds loyalty. That builds trust. They don't post every workout. In fact, most of them don't post much at all, because in the luxury world, visibility is inversely proportional to perceived value. The less accessible you are, the more status you hold. You can apply every one of these strategies to your business, but if you're still sending templated emails, offering a buffet of services, or chasing low-value leads, you'll stay stuck in the low-status zone. And that's what my book, The Affluent Marketing Blueprint, is here to fix. So go to getwealthyclients.com and grab your copy. Inside, you'll get the full system to repackage, reposition, and raise your value in the eyes of high net worth buyers. If you're a real expert and you're tired of being treated like a commodity, this is where it ends. Ever been to Soul Cycle in Tribeca? The class is $40. The shoes are $3 to rent. The water is $5. The towels are rolled. The instructor has more followers than your local weatherman. But here's what you're really paying for: a moment of collective aspiration. You're in a dark room pulsing to a remix of Beyoncé and Kygo. You're sweating next to an ex-Victoria's Secret model, and you're riding to the rhythm of an instructor who could very well be modeling for Tom Ford. That's not exercise. That's curated euphoria. Now here's the magic. Every Soul Cycle instructor is trained in a performance mindset. They learn how to build a following, not just correct your posture. They're trained to create moments. They remember names. They DM regulars. They build a community. Because in the world of wealth, a product without a relationship is a dead product. So if you're trying to attract high net worth clients into your business, whether you're a coach, advisor, strategist, or consultant, remember this. They don't want a technician. They want a guide, a presence, a leader, someone whose brand energy elevates their identity. Remember, the best instructors don't take every client. They don't run ads. They don't chase leads. They curate their clientele. Just like Equinox, Ultra Private E-Club, a version of the gym that isn't even listed on the website. To get in, you're referred, you're vetted. You don't pay less, you pay more. And for that privilege, you get a hidden floor with private elevators, trainers with NDAs and Olympic backgrounds, custom designed programming based on your lifestyle. So if you want your business to attract that kind of buyer, here's the secret. Create demand by limiting access. You don't need more eyeballs. You need better positioning. And if you want some help with that from someone who's built systems for luxury brands, elite consultants, and six-figure service professionals, I'll give you the playbook. All you need to do is go to getwealthyclients.com. And you'll find my #1 Amazon best-selling book, The Affluent Marketing Blueprint, along with other programs designed to show you how to build a magnetic brand, price like a pro, and position yourself as a must-have advisor for the wealthy. Whether you're into wellness, finance, real estate, or coaching, if your business runs on trust and status, this is where you scale it. A final takeaway for today. The most successful high-end fitness instructors don't talk about workouts. They talk about outcomes. They embody aspiration. And they create an environment where clients feel seen, elevated, and part of something elite. You can do the same. Because no matter what your service is that you offer, if you want wealthy clients to hire you, not just once, but repeatedly, you must become the kind of person who feels like a part of their world. That's the game, and it's yours to win. This is Mark Satterfield. Thanks for listening to this chapter of the Velvet Rope Playbook. I'll be back at you soon, but until then, bye for now.